Solve by the method of your choice the equation 2x plus 1 quantity squared is equal to 18. Now, since this equation has the form of something squared set equal to a number, the quickest method is going to be the square root method, where we take the square root of both sides. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's remember both our positive and negative roots. The square root of the left side is 2x plus 1. So we can say that 2x plus 1 is equal to the positive square root of 18, or 2x plus 1 is equal to the negative square root of 18. Now before we simplify and actually solve for x in both of these, let's make a note that the square root of 18 is going to simplify. It has a perfect square factor, 18 does, of 9. So we can write that as the square root of 9 times 2, or 3 times the square root of 2. So let's use that as we solve each of our linear pieces. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 3 times the square root of 2, or 2x is equal to a negative 1 plus 3 times the square root of 2. Dividing both sides by 2 gives x is equal to negative 1 plus 3 times the square root of 2 all over 2. With our other linear equation, we have a 2x plus 1 is equal to a negative square root of 18. Actually, I want to go ahead and write that as a 3 root 2 and use that simplified form. So that becomes a negative 3 root 2. Subtracting 1 gives 2x is equal to a negative 1 minus 3 times the square root of 2. And as a last step, let's divide both sides by 2 to give x is equal to a negative 1 minus 3 times the square root of 2 all over 2. So we have two solutions. It's a good idea to check these up in our original equation, and a check is going to verify that the solution set is negative 1 plus or minus 3 times the square root of 2 all over 2.